Cannabis operators to get a cannabis bank account, they have to pretty much do a whole other job of opening an account for 3 or 4 weeks while running their business.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like you can't just roll up to a bank and be like, oh, I need a business account. It's like, like 2 or 3 days, right? This is like, you're like, oh, I need a bank account. And then you need to find a bank that does it. You need to find a bank that does it for a decent price because people were charging an arm and a leg, right? Like they were doing points on deposits.
They're taxing.
Yeah, points on deposit plus a monthly banking fee.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard people charging $10,000 a month.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So,
And no wonder the weed industry is struggling the way that it has been, partially because all of the entities from the banks to the government were taxed them so hard to start. So like just to get these businesses off the ground, they spent so much money that they should have been able to reinvest into their business to have a longer runway.
well, I feel like there's like this really weird like push and pull of like where cannabis is in the moment in terms of like resources for operators.
Mhm.
It's like there is too many resources, but like there's too many resources. All those resources cost so much money.
Yeah.
Because, like you just said, they're so taxed, and people are like, I'm coming up with this great idea that only is for cannabis, and they don't have this resource, but it's really only state specific because everybody does it differently in their own states, right?
And that's what I mean. I just mean everybody saw this big money bag and they taxed it every way that they could, therefore shortening the runway for the people that are producing the product for the customers. So then the customers suffer because they got to pay more for a product. And then the business owners that are investing time, money, energy, whatever, they're suffering because what should be this long extended runway from the risk and reward of starting this business at this tumultuous time had got cut so short because it's like you got to pay this much for this and you got to do this and you can't do this and we're going to tax you here. It made the money not as long.